Guys, Pet 2. Coming to you today with a review of a headlamp. It's my newest headlamp that I've purchased. It is a Coleman headlamp. I don't see too many reviews of these online. It's a CHT10 headlamp. The 10 stands for 100 lumen, which is the max output. Just like any of these, I don't know if you're familiar with any type of Coleman headband products. They're good headlamps. They got good straps on them. Sometimes they're a little bit heavy. There are some lighter options out there, but they're pretty robust, in my opinion. They're a robust light, meaning that they have half decent switches on them, and the plastics and everything function pretty well. Sometimes with the smaller, more compact lights that are out there, other brands, they feel like they're a little dinky, and they're more expensive. You can get these lights on eBay for like $15. So they're very inexpensive. Not relatively, they're very inexpensive. And this is an interesting light because it's got a lot of modes to it. And here's the specs for it. 100 lumen on high. It's got 5 modes. So the first mode is going to be a red flood, which is, it's kind of dinky. It's not very bright. 30 lumens says it's low, but I think it's the 30 lumens is either this white or it's this low, or the main beam low, 30 lumen. And then it has a medium and then a high. So that would be 100. So I'm assuming that's 30 lumens. That's 60 maybe, and then that's 100. The burn time for this on 100 lumens is 7 hours with a 54 meter throw, which is fine for a headlamp. Maybe if you're doing some biking or something where you're moving fast, you may want a little bit more throw on your headlamp. On this thing on low, burn time's 26 hours with a 28 meter, so that's definitely on the main beam. So it's not going to be that flood, that little secondary LED flood. It's going to be that. That's going to be, your main beam on low is going to be 30 lumen. But it's got a throw of 28 meters. And there's no way that little one has any type of throw. That's kind of like a map reading light, that little one. Or like, on the higher series lights, they call it a moonlight. Something like that. It's probably like 5 lumen. You barely can see it. Yeah, there you go. You can see it a little bit. It's like 5 lumen, which is good for like map reading or something like that. Or the headband is good. Oh, let me show you. This is how you get the battery compartment out with this key. You turn it, take the cap off, and then your cartridge comes out. 3 AAA. It's keyed, so only geniuses can know how to put it back. Idiot proof. And then you just screw it back on. I've read on reviews online where they say that this breaks. I don't know how they're breaking it. It's a thick, heavy-duty key. It goes into this big, huge slot here. You turn it, and it pops right off. There's nothing to really